Hello, everyone. Real Fan Man here. Welcome back to Operations. This operations we have the Gardner turn. And they are, I believe, getting ready to head out. Right now we're using the SD26 Springfield terminal, number 620. And yes, I am using the proto throttle for this operations. I'm doing a voiceover on this video for just something different. And the video is like 26.5 minutes long altogether. And I forgot who it was, Tom or Fred. One of those two. Might be Tom. I think Fred got in trouble. I think he got fired, I'm not sure. Anyways, kick back, relax, grab your favorite beverage or snack, and enjoy. Oh yeah, we have 23K rolling in finally. I almost forgot about that. That's what happens when you do a video like a week ago, and it's like, oh, I gotta do a voiceover. That's right. Makes it interesting. So they're gonna roll in and basically swap their cars out. They'll drop cars off at the yard, pick up the cars that are ready for them. I think this year I'm trying to do like as far as operation goes, just kind of like a continuous, operations on a daily, it's on a daily basis, we'll say, and it's like one video, one operation might, come after another, and so on and so forth. Basically depicting the a year in operations. And this is the switch list I created. I'm just kind of pointing at it. So I got my set outs on the top, and then underneath are my pickups. That'll go back to EDY. Here we are. We finally made it to Gardner, Mass. I believe our first industry we're switching out is oils transfer. It's just basically general merchandise that gets picked up or dropped off with box cars. Okay, so I believe we disconnected those two cars right there, going to oils transfer. Don't mind the flashing Fred on the end of that box car. It's one of the cars that I attached. I think it's a Bachmann flashing LED light for the end of train device, and I just left it on. I left it in the roster on JMRI as just a regular car, so basically I can just use it as a regular freight car to switch out. I didn't have any major issues when I did this operation session. track wise, connection wise. Everything seemed to flow fairly well. So we're backing up to our pickup. We're just picking up that 60-foot Conrail boxcar or New York Central. So I'm still, I'm still having some fun switching out these industries and kind of figuring out what the best way to do it in the within a reasonable time. And considering, it's like I'm trying not to have videos go for a super long time. However, I know there's some people that like longer operation sessions, and then there's other people that don't like super long, operation sessions. And I can't promise you that I won't have another 45-minute operating session or that I'll have 10-minute operating sessions only. It kind of is what it is, and However, they're out here on YouTube, and depending on what you're doing, I guess, in life, if you got time to watch the whole thing, awesome. If not, that's cool. Maybe catch it another time. But they're here on YouTube, and as long as YouTube's around, I don't foresee them going anywhere. Yeah, we'll just shove that back a little bit. One couple. See those new little bobcats in the foreground. Those things are pretty cool. There's Tom. We'll just say it's Tom. Like I said, I think Fred got fired. He wrecked a locomotive. Disconnected, and we're going to be pulling out. We'll be finished with that industry. I'm going to do our run around. That train you see in the far background, that is the lead that's going to go up to the second level. And right now it kind of acts as somewhat of a staging yard or a staging track. So pay no mind to those cars. I'm going to connect to this part of the train. Good job, Tom. see if we put our Fred on the walkway of the locomotive. And I think we put it on the hood of the locomotive. After that, you know, we ended up moving it. Well, I ended up moving it. Okay, so we are going to pull forward now, and I believe we are switching out Centennial Mills next. We got a boxcar and a tanker going to Centennial Mills. We'll back down the spur, and we will grab our pickups. Okay, I believe we got them. I actually did have a minor issue with this now that I think about it. There's a diamond right there, and I had to adjust the grade where the blue boxcar is going over first there. I kind of had to adjust that a little bit. I had to level that out a little bit more because I had an issue with the locomotive. The back wheel set was getting, one of the wheels was popping off. Basically it was riding on the middle wheels. So I kind of had to adjust the grade a little bit, which didn't take me that long. And I think I had to solder one joint together. After I did that, though, it worked fine. So you won't see any of that. I believe I was thinking, oh yeah, I got to shove back a little farther because technically we're on the main line right now. Okay, we got shoving back. Okay, one coupled, pulling forward. Good job, Tom. Shove him back. There you go. I was gonna say anytime now. Keep it going. Okay, so I believe we're all set there. I'm gonna pull out back onto the main, shove back a couple up to the rest of the cars, and then I believe after that we're gonna make a crossover move to the siding, and from there we will be switching out the team track, picking up 2 cars, setting out 2 cars. One good thing about doing the voiceover is you can actually just sit back and relax and watch my operating session, kind of editing it, I guess, at the same time if it needs editing, but it doesn't. I don't think it's really going to need editing. So there we go. Nice and easy. Bang. Shove back some more. Clear that switch so we can do our crossover. Of course, you gotta get a hold of dispatch and all that. Make sure we're good to cross over, and I believe we are. There we go. All right, Tom, on point. Yeah, first pickup, tank car. And then we got our bulkhead. Flat half bulkhead. I guess that's what you would call it. It's definitely a flat car, but it's like a, bulkhead flat without the full bulkhead. If somebody knows the correct name for that car, please let me know in the comments. It'd be greatly appreciated. Give it a little stretch. There you go. Alright. Very good. Pulling out. Now we're shoving the cars back. So the last, was it 4 cars? Yeah, those last 4 cars will be going back to EDY. And realistically, it probably could have stopped right there. I guess I did. I could have stopped a little further up, I guess, as there's no trains from the main line coming over to the siding at that point. However, I think I did push them back that far, because if I'm going to have signals on each end, I'm not sure if it's prototypical for the train crew to back the train all the way up past the signals for safety reasons or whatever. But since we have track and time, I believe I think from here on out, I'll just back them up a little bit past this switch here, uncouple them, and then, because we're just dropping the cars off, it's maybe what, realistic time, maybe 10 minutes. Then we're going to obviously connect back to our train, and, I'll be taking off back to EDY. And my neighbor's singing. My neighbor / landlord. Okay, spot the cinder pole hopper at the end for bulk transfer, and the tank car is going to be a bulk transfer. Sure, I think it has some sort of chemical in it. This is the way they're delivering it, so be it. And we'll pull forward. And that'll do. Alright. Spotted that car. Pull out back onto the siding. Track is switch is thrown. I'm going to shove back to our train. Tom's going to get the Fred on. Then we wait for clearance to get out of there. Head back to EDY. Safety stop. Tom. They're on back. 20 feet. Bang. Brake test. Stretch. Brake test. Oh yeah, we gotta put the Fred on. There we go. Believe that is it. And we are off. Dun, 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 dun. Job completed. Now we got I don't know, I'm guessing maybe a half-hour ride back to EDY at track speed. Which is, maybe, we'll say 40 miles an hour. Just taking a wild guess. Should be getting my speed stick tomorrow in the mail, so I look forward to using that to hopefully help me do some consisting with the locomotives I have, CVs and all that fun stuff. And they are out of Dodge. I'm passing Biggins Cement, Bob's Furniture, leaving everybody in the dust. And we are different view. Somebody else caught this and shared the video with me. And we're off. Alright everybody, thanks for stopping by. Hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Please like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe. Real Fan Man, happy modeling. Caught myself. Real Fan Man, signing out.